Good morning. Bill Kim here. I pastor the Congregational Church and the Presbyterian Church, both churches here in Clarion, Iowa. My friend Mr. Bond behind the camera and my friend Mr. Williams. We have been doing these blurbs for a while, trying to give a sermon summary in a couple, 3 minutes. Give folks something to listen to, maybe encouragement, maybe inspiration, maybe challenge. This morning we read from Genesis chapter 3, and I won't read the whole chapter. It's 24 verses, and it's good stuff. I would encourage you to take a minute and to read Genesis chapter 3, verse 1 to 24. That entire chapter talks about Adam and Eve and their encounter with the serpent in the garden and the results of that encounter. Here's what I'd like you to take home today to consider. What if you and I would make communication with God a priority? Period. When Adam and Eve are approached by the serpent and they're tempted to become like God and to eat a bite of this fruit that looked good and seemed to be good, what if they would have said, hold on just a minute, serpent, you make a good argument here, you make some good points, but I need to spend some time with God. I need to communicate with God. I need to listen to God before I decide. What you say may or may not be a good or bad idea. I'm not sure yet. But before I decide, God's coming by this afternoon in the garden anyway, right? Give me some time to talk to Him, to communicate, to listen. And then I'll decide how I'm going to live my life, what choices I'm going to make. What if you and I would do that? What if I would do that with my life before I made a major decision? Before I acted, before I spent that money, before I made that plan, before I decided this is where I'm going to stand or what I'm going to do. What if I would breathe deep and I would just say, hold on. Let me spend some time in communication with God before I decide. I would challenge you this week to do that before you made a decision, before you said something that you couldn't take back, before you moved forward or left or right. Take a deep breath. Communicate with God. Speak and listen to Him. And then decide what you're going to do. May that be so for us. Amen.